Mendoza Truquín. Dijo buenos días. Lalo y Cari 8. Dijo buenas noches.
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types. And there it is. The reason I don't like depending on a criminal. I kept a little contingency fee in case you decided to shake me down. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room? Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. You what? But why? I was dependent on you. Does it feel good, robbing an old man of his last shred of hope? Betray a man in his final hours? Of course, I understand. Hell, I'd probably... So, you just...
Okay, keep him quiet.
Something you need? In the bar? When I... Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. So... I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Processing. Searching. Unauthorized persons. Area ready, but system. Beginning security patrol. Sweeping the area. Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice. Hostile actions towards spacer's choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with spacer's choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist. Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Yeah, huh?
No, just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. Go away, Phantom. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scrap. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead. Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
system. I think. Processing.
System alert. Creepy. Security patrol in.
Security patrol.
along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Explains why you're still yammering on at me. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named...
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. I have
Carpi Moreno
among other things,
dijo:
grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember
Carpi
when you were
Moreno
but a sprout.
dijo Osea Mendoza Nivini.
Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. Reed Thompson. You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Carpi Moreno dijo mucho texto.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Carpi Moreno dijo hola.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator.
Carpi Moreno
Ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of
dijo
the
hola.
cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts.
Carpi Moreno
Seen that miserable excuse for
dijo
extinguishing
hola.
their own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Miss Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
He used to follow me around before he left the camp.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was, well, I was
Carpi
just
Moreno
occupying myself with a little
dijo:
engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep
¿Por
stuff
qué?
running, just like you. Only I'm not so...
A ver,
Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
para la mierda.
Oh gosh, no.
Carpi
I'm just
Moreno.
along with this fella here.
Dijo bueno en fin.
Are you
Good
from
night.
night.
town? I mean, you don't exactly look like
Carpi
you're from town.
Moreno. Dijo a Mira
Heard
apenas su
praise
micro
sent you away
suena.
before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off
No,
the
pues
ground.
eso les pasa por no venir.
Sorry,
Pero bueno.
I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us.
Carpi
Something's
Moreno.
been chewing at me, you see.
Dijo pensé que estabas
Fact is, I've
jugando
been,
sin micro.
well, lying. To everybody here. I'll take all the help I can get.
Carpi Moreno.
I set my mind to learning the craft of
Dijo
the
y porque
engineer, you
Mendoza
see.
no te dijo
I wanna
nada
make something of
WTF.
myself.
Porque llegó en el
You ever heard
momento
of the
cuando
Young
todavía no
Spacer's
hablaba.
Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads.
Ah, mira, aquí lo tengo.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile
Carpi
mechanicals.
Moreno.
Ujú.
I appreciate you
Dijo
going
porque
through all
otra
that
vez
trouble.
alguien está usando a la misma actriz
In
que le dio
fact,
voz a Chloe de
I put
Life is
aside
Strange.
something special. On the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Sure, I'd be glad to take
Carpi
them off your
Moreno.
hands.
Ah,
Dijo es la
perfecto.
misma voz también de la de Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh, vaya. Qué pequeño es el mundo, ¿no? Del doblaje. Entonces... Bueno, vamos a ver el vicario. Vamos.
Carpi Moreno. Dijo cuando ponen a Lalo a doblar una mover. Carpi Moreno. Dijo Moby asterisco.
Another day at the cannery.
No puedo creer que este juego lo jugué. Lo salió. ¿Qué es esto, vicario? Ah, ese de aquí. Oh, pero- oh, bueno, no me pasa.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
Carpi Moreno.
Just tag it
Dijo
along.
yo
Get
llevé
the
una
deseo.
materia de doblaje en la carrera.
I so
Teníamos
rarely
un
get
salón
new people to
especial
talk
para
to.
realizar los
Name your
doblajes.
poison. Anything at all.
Carpi Moreno.
Spiritual counseling. This season's
Dijo nos
tossball
ponían las
predictions.
películas así en
The
mudo
quickest way out
jajaja.
of town.
Ok, oh, vaya. Ah, pervertido.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
Oh, bueno.
I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Dejar sin energía.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Ah, entonces, ¿cuál es su consejo?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
¿Acaso eso es
Not if things are
posible?
left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal
Carpi
plant.
Moreno.
It is not as safe as you
Dijo
might assume.
recuerden que pueden dar follow y seguir apoyando, además de compartir el directo con tus amigos que
The
les pueda
marauders I met
interesar.
when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text.
Oh, vaya.
If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Hmm.
It's a handwritten journal, A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Bueno, iré por tu libro.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
El manual ilustrado. Bueno, regresemos a la central entonces. Bueno, ¿cómo te encanta fastidiarme con los mensajes del bot? Terminale con... Ah, es esto.
Carpi Moreno. Dijo y para cuando el We Happy Few.
Seleccionar. Sacar objetivo. Oh, demonios. Ya van a tener que autodestruir. Y tecnología. Liderazgo. Por favor. Entonces. Vamos a ver con el loquito.
What's eating you? The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
Okay.
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Vaya suerte. Ah, ¿por qué sobreviviste? Ah, porque me lo perdí. No. No. ¿Qué corte de este tipo? ¿Dónde estará la...? Y ahora fue. No, estas cosas tienen para hacer de pirateo y quién sabe. ¿Por qué? Me deja agarrar. A ver, esta máquina... Poco. A ver, déjame ver.
Ready when you are.
Ah, mira. Perdón. No debe de haber. La madre. Ya me regresé.
If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to her? Blast.
Halt. Investigating.
Here they come! Don't mess with us!
No. Oh, mataron a Jeremy. Se me perdí.
Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? If you're sure. I had to ask.
Ready.
I think you did the brightest thing you could, sending the power back to his daughter. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they don't care much for me. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda. Thomas always listened to me. Never said I was odd, never tried to... I just want to think of him like that. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should...
Pero... Oh. Esta misión no la voy a poder hacer. Porque no tengo... Mm, es mejor que ponga la misión. No, se me enoja.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me loot. You killed my garden, destroyed my community, sentenced my flock to a lifetime of slavery in Edgewater for a power regulator. Well, shit, I wish it was personal. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
¿Y ese
My
odio?
son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick.
Ah,
We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered
mira,
its
se puede
secrets to
arreglar las
me.
cosas, no tienes que ser
I
todo un hijo
alone
de
know
puta,
how
pero
to
bueno.
breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich. I have got a means to cure the plague.
Ok, gracias.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
Ok.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox. It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Are you sure about this? If we head back to Edgewater on our own, Adelaide won't come with us. She'll stay here and curse us till the end of her days. You know where to find me.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
The matter's been weighing on me. Fact is, I can't go anywhere long as Zoe's missing. Disappeared without a trace. Marauders took her, I suspect.
Estaré atenta. Igual mi personaje es hombre, pero bueno, aquí hubo un problema.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. appreciated, honest.
Look at that.
Tenemos que ir con ese.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me.
No lo
as
podemos
Spacer's
sacar de aquí.
choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town. I am a Spacer's choice man. My father was a Spacer's choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic. You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat saltuna here. And only saltuna.
Esta
I don't
comida.
understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanist couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a
Oh, bueno. Qué horror.
What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery. You're right, I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Bueno.
Where are we headed? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Sí.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
You some sort of freelancer?
Algo así. déjame esto. Ok, eso de contar. Fábrica de conservas. Ah, mira. ¿Dónde está el otro? Taller. Están las panzas.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? No kidding. Really? Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Superficie eléctrica. Listo.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Oh, bueno.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies.
Oh.
I need some time to gather my personals.
El 6. Bueno. Es...
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
One of us want to go see...
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now. I'll tell you what I can. What is it?
Vamos a hacer eso. Lo que vamos a hacer. Uy, qué diablos. Robarte. Oh, bueno. No, no, vamos a quedar ahí todo. De hecho, acá. Eh, ¿Qué es esto con una puerta? Sangra. No, ya, pero... Sí, podemos. Perfecto.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Heard something outside the wall.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
Oh, mira, también tiene 2100. No responde.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter? I am somewhat taken aback by that, given the heat between her and Mr. Thompson. What deal did you strike with her, I wonder? From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's got to sleep.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable.
Flowers grow well enough, and creeping ivies, and the fuzzies that grow on rocks, but we don't eat none of that.
It is my understanding that none of the local life, plant or animal, is edible. Earth crops are grown in farms, not isolated cannery towns. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe.
Oh.
We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. Of course. Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School of Thought. So, please, as if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Yo que gano.
Free spiritual counseling, someone wants you back. Not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. It is my esteemed pleasure to serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Vaya. Sabía que él puede ser un...
sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
I could spend hours So, tell me what's on your mind.
Todavía sigue este idiota aquí.
I already told you I'm leaving.
Bueno, vamos a lo...
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
Okay.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
Oh, bueno.
Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Por fin sirve esta.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Vamos a hacerlo. El aeropuerto. regreso, menos para... ¿Dónde es eso?
That's the last of them.
Ah, bueno. Tienen bastantillos. No, madre.
What's that noise?
Stand down and deliver! Always wanted to say that. Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways. Oh, well, that's a shame. I mean, I could pay you in Adrena time, but I've already bartered most of my stash over to these poor saps. You, on the other hand... Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. I'm great at clarifying. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former... I've got all the time...
Y los...
Ever consider the marauder life? It's pretty sweet. I'm great at I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the... Oh, you mean around these guys? The marauder? No. I insinuated myself into their company. I may have bartered them.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. What's occupying your thoughts?
Where are we headed? You mean, why I'm not... There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12. Sure, but I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to... So I did my thing. It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of Zero G? Oh, sure.
No lo puedo convencer todavía. Que regrese. ¿Qué otra misión hay? Como sea. Terminaré por hoy. Ay, se cuidan. Adiós.
さあついに始まるぞサバイバルネットバトル2016果たして決勝へと駒を進める選手は一体誰なのかそれじゃ